Dear students, with reference to the Council of Minister, question number 5 I have given policy making, financial power and legislative power. So Council of Minister, you know this one, in parliamentary democracy, the real power vested in the hand of the Prime Minister, and President is the national head, but real power vested in the hand of the Prime Minister. So that's why Prime Minister is also known as sole de facto and de jure. I think you know. So today I would like to teach you the Council of Minister, and Council of Minister, very important topic. And Article 75 of the Constitution is stated that the Prime Minister shall be appointed by the President, and other ministers shall be appointed by the President on the advice of the Prime Minister. By convention, the President has to accept the choice of the Prime Minister in the matter appointed and dismissal of the ministers. Means portfolio, who allocate portfolio? Prime Minister. So I am going to teach you about Council of Minister. First point I have given the policy making. The cabinet formulate the policy. There are basically two type policies are there. Three policy are there. One special topic is there, financial power. So I will teach in that one. I am talking about two type of policy. First one domestic policy. Second one international policy. So in domestic policy and international policy, how many keywords are there? You should write this one. The cabinet formulate both external and domestic policies of the government. It takes decision on the matter such as defense, economic policy, security needs, presidential rule in the state, formation of the new states, industrial policy, import and electoral reforms. Individual ministers have responsible freedom of action, but all major matters they have to consult the cabinet. So if domestic policy will be made, exim policy will be made, and trade and commerce policy will be made, export and import policy. So all policy will be made by cabinet. So that policy making, I think you know. One more point I would like to mention: what will be relation between the India and Pakistan, and India and China, and India and other country? So that will be decided by Council of Minister or cabinet. First point clear. Next point I have given you that financial power of Council of Minister. That is very important, and please pay attention. What is financial power? I have taught you internal, external, and financial also. We can see in that policy making program, but one separate question I have given. That's why separately I am going to discuss about financial power. So dear students, you know that one budget will be prepared by Council of Minister on behalf of President of India. I think all of you are understanding what is budget. Budget is a financial statement in which income and expenditure will be given of upcoming year. So the budget is first financial power. The finance minister prepares the annual budget containing estimate of income and expenditure for the ensuing year. Though budget is passed by the parliament, usually no chance are made to the budget figure against the wishes of the cabinet. Any amendment to the budget proposal against the wishes of the cabinet, they may be passed by Lok Sabha, amount to vote of no confidence in the ministry. It happens only when the ministry has lost the support of the majority in the Lok Sabha. In such situation, the ministry must resign. I think you know this one. Ki budget will be prepared. Suppose budget will be passed, or budget finance minister going to pass the budget, and suppose lacking majority is there, it means government will collapse. So first financial power is budget only. Second one, finances of the government. The cabinet is responsible for the expenditure of the government, for presenting the demand for grant, and also raising necessary income by various means included taxation. Second point, who means taxation means how much tax will be imposed, all decision will be taken by cabinet. So that is the second financial power. And introduction of money bill, I think a money bill can be introduced only in Lok Sabha. So 3 points are there. Again going to repeat: first point, budget; second point, finance of the government; and third point, money bill. Only 3 points you can write in budget. You are financial power of the council of ministers or cabinet, it is clear. Last one I have given, legislative power of council of minister or cabinet. So dear students, one point is there I would like to mention, then you will very much comfortable. What is the legislative power of president and what is the legislative power of the council of minister? Today I'll tell you are same. Why? Basically, how many points I have taught you that regarding President of India, legislative power. So basically all advice will be given by council of minister. So but little bit changing you will do, then you by one answer you can solve 2 questions. So going to teach you legislative power of the council of minister. First one you can write, introduction of a bill. The cabinet and the department of administration take initiative in legislative. In fact, there are union list and all union list subject. Any bill can be introduced by council of minister. The cabinet initiate among the 95% bill. The legislative proposal that the cabinet formulate are called official bill. There are 2 types of bill: official bill and private bill. What is government bill or official bill? If any council of minister introduce any bill, that is known as government bill or official bill. If any member introduce a bill and the member is not Lok Sabha member is not a member of council of minister, that will be private bill. I think, are you clear? So again I am going to teach you, then it will be clear. A bill introduced by either house of the parliament by any council of minister is a government bill or official bill. What is private bill? Except council of minister, any bill will be introduced by any person of the parliament, that is known as private bill. I think, are you clear? So means 95% bill will be prepared by whom? Council of minister. So that is the first legislative power. Source of information. The ministers along with the secretaries of the concerned department answer question put to them by the member of Lok Sabha and thus provide information to the public through their representatives. So second point is there, source of information. Amendment to the constitution. The cabinet is instrumental in the planning and moving the amendment to the constitution. Summoning the house of the parliament. Dear students, I have taught you that president will summon the house. Okay, but you should understand this one. Although the house are summoned by the president, initiative in this matter is taken by the minister of the parliamentary affairs. I think, are you clear? Means cabinet will suggest him, advise him, accordingly he will summon. Presidential special address. I think you know this one, I have taught you. After each and every general election, presidential address will be there. So basically president will be speaking, but who has framed that speech? I think you are very much understanding. Council of Minister. Going to teach you, cabinet prepare the presidential special address to the parliament. The cabinet thus set forth its legislative programs and the commencement of the first session of the Lok Sabha after each and every general election at the commencement of the first session of the parliament each year and issuing the ordinance. Last legislative power, issuing the ordinances. Basically ordinances will be issued by President of India. But dear students, you should keep in your mind, President means basically Council of Ministers will recommend to President of India, and accordingly President of India will introduce, promulgate ordinances. So basically all work will be done by Council of Ministers. So I think are you comfortable in this lesson? And I am going to conclude my lecture. Thank you.